Hello, hello. Good morning. I'm just setting everything up. All right. Right. So it was very sunny just now. It's cloudy now, but it meant that what's my hair doing? But it meant that I needed to put something up against the window. So if you happen to see my Instagram post from yesterday, I took a photo where it was also very sunny, and then I added a second photo showing you how I took the first one. And don't know if you can see this. Yeah, and it's I hold up a piece of very thin fabric and then take the photo because it just yeah, it takes away the harsh shadows. And I had to do that here because okay, maybe this way. Yeah. Anyway, the fabric, I've pasted it against the window now. Hope that's hope that comes off. Good morning. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Miranda. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning, Chris. Oh, it's raining. Het regent pijpenstelen. Zelfs het licht aan. Even the indoor light on. Okay, then you know it's really raining. Yeah. See, can you? How do I? Anyway. So, this morning I was setting up the knitting machine, which I actually shouldn't have done because now I can't show you the sweater. Ow, ow. Oh, damn it. I have this rolling chair, but I also have carpet here, which means I have to lift it up. I can't roll it, and I just put it on my foot. It happened. It's not the first time that this happens today. I really don't want carpet in my next home. Miranda has a work meeting in 15 minutes. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, and good luck when it starts. Yes, ow. Anyway, so I put the sweater on my machine. It's almost all the way done. By the way, let me know about the music volume if it's alright, because I'm not listening to the same volume as you are, so do let me know. So it's almost all the way done. This is the front, and then you know it's all connected to each other. This is a sleeve, and can you see the ribbing on the sleeve? My machine doesn't have a ribber, but so this isn't really ribbing, but still it kind of looks like ribbing. And it's I would take 2 needles and then skip every 3rd needle, so there's kind of a space in between the 2 needles, and that makes it look like ribbing, but it's really not. Oh, I can, let me see if I can show you this. It might be a little shaky because I'm holding it in my hand. That's I didn't have any more yarn weights, so, but I did have a very heavy bunny statue, so sorry bunny. So this is what the ribbing looks like. Oh, let's move this here, otherwise I'm not sure if you can hear me. So you can see that in between the columns of knit stitches, there isn't really a purl stitch there. It's simply stretched out. And yeah, that's how I do the ribbing. So it's all on the machine. That's the neckline. I don't think this makes any sense if you've never knit a sweater like this. And that's the front. Yeah. And both sleeves. So there you go. Sorry for the shaky footage. So yeah, I'll be doing that when I finish the live stream today. I'm gonna be careful with the chair now. Good God. It was just one color. But 2 cones, because they are quite thin. I think they call this Wimbledon green. Yeah, Wimbledon green. I have no idea why. But it's this kind of like pale green. Kind of like if you were to draw grass as a kid, that color. It kind of, if grass were this color, it would seem fake. It would seem too green, you know? So I don't know, maybe they use fake grass at Wimbledon? No, they don't. Yeah. But yeah. Hi Gabriella. Hi Lane. Good morning. Looks like abracadabra to me. I did the front and the back on Tuesday, and then I did the 2 sleeves yesterday. The sleeves were horrendous. It was so frustrating, but I have so much patience, which I'm very grateful for. But it was yeah. and that ribbing, it's so, yeah, so much more difficult than with hand knitting. But you know, I want to practice. Lane is working on a slipover. I only have the ribbing left to go. Yay! Woohoo! Almost finished object. Yeah, it really is a nice green. Yeah, really is nice. My first machine knit sweater was also green, but it's more like a yellowy green, and that one is really like a green. So yeah, it has a lot of folds in it. Yeah, but for my first one, it was a very boxy sweater. So boxy shoulder, which means you have a lot of fabric here. And now I'm trying a kind of raglan, but it's more like a set-in sleeve shape, I guess. And it looks really good. It was a pain to do, but it looks good. Yeah, so yeah, I hope to be finishing this. Probably not this weekend because I'm going to Edinburgh tomorrow. And then coming back on Saturday and Sunday, we have a friend coming over from Spain. So yeah, full weekend. So I probably won't finish this until next week. But yeah, I really want to make a cardigan too before my mom arrives in 2 weeks, because she really wants to make something on the machine, and I want to have everything streamlined so that it goes all right. Yeah. My mug from Café Cosy from Belgium. Right, what has everyone been up to? What are you making? What are you gonna make this weekend? Are there any events this weekend where you are? I know there was Creado in the Netherlands, but I didn't hear too much about it. Yeah, but Yarn Festival season is starting, so this weekend is the Woolly Good Gathering in Edinburgh, but there's also, what's it called? In Wales, there's something, Wonder Wool Wales? Something like that. So yeah, lots of events. Woolly Wonder Wales. Let me see if I can find it. Wonder Wool Wales. Yeah. I've always heard about that show, Wonder Wool Wales, Unraveled, and there are a couple others, like in Birmingham there's one. And last year I was thinking like, oh, now I'm gonna move to Scotland, I can visit all of those places. It's further away. I'm further away now from those events than I was in the Netherlands, which is so weird. When I lived in the Netherlands, and I lived very, very close to Germany, I was 5 hours away from London, because I would take 3 hours to go through Belgium, and then take the tunnel, the Calais Dover tunnel, and then, after 5 hours I would be in London, and then 3 hours more I would be in Wales. Whereas now, if I go to London by car, My Wi-Fi is not cooperating. It's 10 hours. 10 hours. I'm living twice as far away from London as I used to be, which is really weird to think about. And if, say, I wanted to go to Wales, so say Cardiff, I was 8 hours away. 9.5 hours now. Yeah, really didn't think about that much. I mean, even Edinburgh is like 3.5 hours. Everything is much further away here than in the Netherlands, which I guess is true for every country except the Netherlands because it is so tiny. And maybe Luxembourg, you know. Yeah. Yeah. But now I'm driving 3.5 hours to go to a yarn festival. I would not have done that in the Netherlands. But yeah, it just changes your perspective here. I guess people in America will be going 3.5 hours. I drive that to get some ice cream, you know, or in Australia. Lane says this weekend I'm going to my bestie's wedding. Oh, and I'm gonna wear the slip over. Oh, so fun. It's a bright magenta and I'll wear a yellow dress with it. Oh, that sounds like a beautiful combo. Oh right, it's King's Day on Saturday. So I'll be staying at home. Yeah, I never really like to go out celebrating on King's Day or Carnival or yeah, too much drunken people. Natasha is knitting on the body of her Yggdrasil sweater. King Day this weekend, but we don't go to that. Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, I did like the markets, but yeah, I didn't really like years ago it was fun, but now yeah, I don't know. Saturday morning is local yarn shop day. Oh, I didn't know. Natasha's knitting her sweater in forest green, same color as shown on a Ravelry page pretty much. Okay. Good morning, Gemma B. Meigs. How are you? Okay, now I have disconnected. Okay, it said I was disconnected for a while. Hope it wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna look up the sweater again. Oh, that's where I know it from. The first pattern that shows up when I search for Yggdrasil are the Yggdrasil mittens by Skein-Deer Knits. I thought that name was familiar. But no, we want to see the sweater. I don't think this is the sweater as well. Okay. Let me see. There are a lot of patterns called Yggdrasil. I know which one it is. Oh, there it is. By Anna Schosvart. Yeah, it's really pretty. What did I miss? Oh, quick blip, I'm back. Okay, yeah. Went there when I was a teenager, but now, no way. Yeah, exactly. Um, okay. I don't know. I don't know how to say Vin. I think it's that. Let me see. Vin? Vin? Okay, I think it's spelled. I think it's pronounced Vin, but I'm not sure. Just had a little Google. I'm really curious now about Natasha's photo though, but not sure if I can find it. Okay, I haven't found it yet, but I'll look up Van Top. Was it the top? Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, they say it's pronounced Veen, Veen, by Maria Bergman. Yes, okay, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, I love the detail on the shoulder. Oh, very pretty. And it's a free download. Oh, I see one magenta project. Oh, that's gonna be so beautiful. Yeah, I think it's really fun to find free patterns that are actually good. I mean, there are tons of free patterns, but yeah, I mean, let's face it, not everyone is good at writing clear patterns, and that is totally fine. And you know, sometimes you'll find patterns that are like 50 years old, back when everyone apparently knew how to knit. So the patterns are like this, and don't give a lot of detail. But yeah, I always find that it's a bit of a balance between being clear and being too much like, you know, I tend to want to give more detail, but I don't, because I feel like, well, if you know things, then you can kind of skip it. Yeah, tons of them are just a puzzle. Yeah, exactly. It's a me, Mochi Mochi. Hello. Oh, I love that. I totally read that as with a Mario accent. Hello, good morning. Yeah. Yeah, so I keep thinking about what to knit after this, because this has been this has been my life for at least a year now. I mean, it's been in the works for 2.5 years, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm like, what now? When I finally finish it. I have tons of works in progress. Yeah, it's a me. I have tons of works in progress, but yeah, you know, some of them need to be kept a secret. Some of them are, you know, not suitable to knit on stream. So I'm just thinking what to knit after this. So yeah. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I am thinking of either a shawl or a top. And then I would like to do a kind of themed make-along for it. Because I like make-alongs. Yeah, of course I'll continue the lives. Yeah. I really like doing these. And about a year ago, I was doing the garment make-along. And I was working on this heavy-duty sweater, lots of cables. And that was really fun to knit on stream. But yeah. Yeah, a palette cleanser, yeah. I never know when I think of the word palette cleanser, if it's palette like in your mouth or palette like a painter's palette, because it works both ways, like a palette cleanser. Yeah, so I think a top might be nice to do. I still have some patterns that I saved. Yeah, I know palettes for painting, but it's like, you know, yeah, I guess. But you know, I often paint and then I need to clean my whole palette, and yeah. Anyway, Anik is working on the band of the Olivia cardigan. Oh yay! After that, I will make a Thea top in the hope that summer will arrive. Oh, let me see if I can find that one. Thea top. Is it by Susanne Müller? By Paula Strict? How's her name Susanne and it's published in Paula Strict? That looks really nice. That is a really nice top. Have you seen the mangrove shirt? No, I don't think I have. Let me see. Mangrove shirt. No search results. Okay, I'll search anyway. Mangrove tea. Trust the mojo. Oh. That's really pretty. It's like with cables going out. Some kind of like textured leafy pattern. That's really beautiful. I make it bigger so it fits me. Yeah, it's not available in a lot of sizes, is it? The Thea top. Yeah, I'll try to find a summer top pattern that's maybe available in more sizes, and then maybe I'll knit that on stream. Last year I knit the picnic folks top, which was really nice, and that was available in 9 different sizes up until 63-inch bust, and that was really nice to knit. But yeah, it was worsted weight. I think I knitted with the DK weight, and that's kind of like the heaviest yarn weight that I would go for a summer top, because otherwise it's not very good for summer. But yeah, that's also a free pattern. So yeah, let's see which patterns are popular right now. The stockinette tee. Oh, that looks very warm. Oh, the Tolsta tee. That is fun. I might do that. I'll just put the name in here, Tolsta tee. That one, I've seen it a couple times and it's really good. Maybe even a summer dress. Okay. Maybe I'll knit that on the machine. Hey, Mama. Hello. The Mysterium tee is a nice one. Free pattern, size inclusive, and lace. Okay. Oh, and Anna and Heidi Pickles. I love pickles. I mean, I love pickles, but I also love their brand. Okay, I'll look up the Mysterium tee. Mysterium tee by Hannah Munn. Oh, that's really beautiful. With some lace on the bottom hem. Yeah, really nice. And fingering weight. Oh, it has not been tested. Okay. Looks nice. And what was the other one? The Fun Fan Summer Dress. Fun Fan. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna screen share. Just bear with me a second because when I click on this first, it looks really weird. Look at this. It's so cute. It also looks very challenging. Maybe not the stitch pattern, but the fact that you have to knit so much. Difficulty easy, yeah. We'll see about that. Momochi. Yeah. I'll just have to. Momochi. Goodness. Hey? Come. Hey, come here. Oh. Not on the laptop. Crazy kitty. Right, you go sit there. Momo, you want to sit there? That's fine. No. Careful, no. past few days, she hasn't given any attention to the knitting machine. And now that I actually can't... No? Momochi. Come here. Come here. Hey. Fine. Such a diva. Yeah. Yeah, the pattern says it's easy. That's what they do to lure you in. No. Adorable Gabriella T is also very beautiful for adults and children. Okay. Gabriella T. Sorry. Oh, that is really nice. It has some kind of mesh lace on the upper arm. And then down the side as well. Oh, that is really nice. Seems very light and breezy for summer. Okay, I'll have a little look. Just see if I can find something. I was thinking, where is my phone holder? But is there. Sorry, I'm not used to. Still not used to the mirrored thing. Ugh. You see what I taped to this? It's my yarn tension guide. Yeah, very, very professional. See. Let's set this up. Hi Jess, good morning. I'm also live and no one is watching. Do you have more tips? Well, it's good that you're going live because usually I find that the scariest bit. So congratulations on doing that. When I first started going live, I don't know, it felt really scary. And because I found it so scary, I wasn't really telling people about it. So I was very hesitant about putting it on my social media or in my newsletter. I thought, no, this isn't important enough to post about. But you really have to post about it a lot because otherwise people are not gonna know. Yeah, it is scary. But it's all fine. You're doing good. And yeah, I would just share so that people know that you're live. Because yeah, it's even scarier if you go live and no one's there. That's yeah. But you know, you have to start somewhere. Um, if you have some followers on Instagram, I would post there. If you have a Facebook group, I would post there. Um, yeah, if you have a website, I would post there. Just let people know about it. Because if you just go live on YouTube, there's very few people that will actually see, like, oh, who is live now that I don't know about, you know? Whereas on Twitch or on Instagram, sometimes you come across channels that are live now that you're not subscribed to. But on YouTube, it's a bit difficult. Lane says I've gone live 4 whole times with only my friends watching. Lol, it's scary but also kind of fun. I do Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, it is fun, but oh my god, when I first did it, I was freaking out. And I said, oh, I'll never do this again. And now I've been doing this for more than a year, at least once a week. And it really does get easier. Although I will say I'm doing this more for fun because it really isn't doing much for my channel. People are usually, you know, the bulk of people who are subscribed to my channel, they want to see tutorial videos. They don't want to see me blabbing. So, yeah, it would be smarter of me to just not do the live streams and put all of those hours into new tutorial videos. But I just enjoy doing it. So, yeah, so I figured might as well. And the live videos, they show up in a different tab than the non-live videos. So even for my subscribers who don't like watching the live stream, it doesn't clutter up the normal video playlist. Yay! Door jouw week tegemoet genomen. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. You can do this. It takes a few times to get used to it and to find your audience. Mamoetje. Hey? Momo. Such a diva. Come here. Come. Come on. Mamoetje, come. Come. Hello. No, you cannot sit on my blanket. I freak out most before doing it, but once I actually hit live, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah, it's her blanket now. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Don't put your nails there, please. Oh, Momo. Such a cutie. Well, this was the end of the knitting portion. New Life with Momo. Yeah, this is my co-host. Momoche. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? um, hey. Yeah, for live streams, I would just do something that you would be comfortable doing without any talking. Um, and that's why I added the background music, because I thought it would be less awkward if I had background music, and if I'm not talking all the time, because talking all the time is very exhausting, and sometimes there isn't a lot going on in the chat, which is totally fine. And yeah. Yeah. This is an ASMR podcast now. Oh, maybe I should. There. Does she also love wool? My two gentlemen have a wicker wool blanket and they crawl into it and knit it to pieces. Yeah, she likes any kind of soft material. But the like acrylic blankets are her favorite. Luckily. Yeah, those are the store-bought blankets, that when you buy them, they're like super, super fluffy and soft, and then after a few months, they're like scratchy. But yeah. Oh, they cuddle it to pieces. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I can't hear. Let me just. Momoche. Oh, such a hard life. Oh. Yeah. Everything's so terrible, I don't know. Yeah. Hey? Come on. I have your favorite sweater behind me. Yeah? See? There it is. It's right there. No? Yeah. So. Okay, maybe I can knit now. This is Mission Impossible knitting. Maybe she knows I'm gonna leave her alone tomorrow. So this is her revenge. Yeah. Mama. Oh, yeah. I know. Momo. Can I knit like this, Momo? So, I won't be making much progress during the live stream. Oh, this is terrible for my back. But I'll manage. Let me move the camera a little bit. There. Hey, Momochi. Do you also want to knit, Momo? Maybe she just wants to mimic me. Oh, right. I should probably mention this again. If you're around next week on Wednesday, from 3 to 5 UK time, I'll be doing a cable knitting workshop. Momo, what's that? On my Patreon page. And it's free to all Patreon members. And we'll just be having a little, test of cable knitting. But once you get really good at cable knitting, you can do stuff like this, which looks way more difficult than it is. It is actually not very difficult. But during the workshop, we'll just start with simple cables like this. I've knit this square to be the same size as, oh, Momo. Thank you, Momo. So I've knit this square to be the same size as the other squares in my blanket. So, but I haven't really decided if I'm actually going to do the square during the cable workshop. Might be nice. Um, but I want people to be able to join with any yarn that they have. Yay, Miranda! So happy that you'll be there. Yeah, so leftover DK yarn will be perfect. I would recommend a lighter color rather than a very dark color. And preferably just a solid color. Here I did some, well, this is also just fine actually, the tweed flex. That's fine. But I wouldn't recommend something like this. But yeah, but really any yarn. Yeah, the fiber content doesn't really play a role in this. So yeah, doesn't it look nice in my blanket? Yeah. Yeah. And adding a few cables, it does wonders for like a super plain sweater. You could even modify existing sweater patterns and just put a cable in there. Wouldn't this be cute as like the front of a sweater? Ever since I knit this swatch like 3 years ago, I've been meaning to design a sweater like this. But I had my book and I had this blanket and I had the visa to apply for and everything. There's your next blanket, yeah. Yeah, I am thinking of doing like just square samples of all kinds of stitch patterns. This is another one. It's a very simple rib pattern and looks very interesting on the back. I think this was called the rice stitch or something. I have a light blue or pink or gray. Yeah, that's sounds perfect for the workshop. Momo's sitting behind me now. Yeah, I would love that idea of a stitch blanket. But it's tricky to get them all to be the same size. See, I think this is a bit too... Oh, I think this one is a bit too short compared to the other ones. It fits really nicely on top of the squares that I have here, but in the blanket I've already sewn away. There's 1 or 2 rows here. So yeah, this needs to be a bit larger. But I could probably figure that out before next week. And if you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, you can join the free trial, which is for 7 days. And it's Thursday now, which means if you join now or in the next couple of days, you'll still be a free member when the workshop happens on Wednesday. So then you can try the workshop for free. And if you can't attend live, I will be looking into if I can get a replay. I think I can. I think I know how it works. And then the replay will be available for a short time on Patreon as well. And if this goes well, then my plan is to do hopefully one every month. And, you know, at some different times. But, oh yeah, will you be doing other workshops? Yes, so I'm planning to, yeah. I already have some ideas for the next one. And you know, I've been thinking of doing online workshops for so long, for at least a year, but I keep finding excuses to not do it. Like, oh, I can't figure it out. Oh, what if the Wi-Fi is bad? Oh, you know, blah blah blah. But to offer it to my Patreon supporters, it just yeah, it takes some of the pressure off, because I don't need to figure out how to put it in the web shop and how I'm gonna collect people's email addresses so that I can send them the link, and then just, you know, if I have to add a web shop listing for it, it would just, you know, it kind of it seemed too difficult. Yeah. But who knows? I would love to be hosting online workshops where I can actually send the materials to you. I would love to be able to do that. But I know from past experience that I don't really like shipping things to people. I mean, in the Netherlands it was fine, but like here the post office is, it's just confusing. But maybe it'll get better once I've lived here for a while. Oh no, is the rain coming your way? It's getting darker and colder. Oh no. Yeah, it seems like I've stolen your good weather today, because it is really good here. Okay, we're almost onto the next square, so that means I can actually type a different number there. Yay! I did another square. Ten squares to go. And I'll be sure to take some videos or photos this weekend at the Yarn Festival. And then maybe I can make that into a separate video. Oh, just to give you a heads up, I will be taking a little break from live streaming in a couple weeks when my parents and my brother are in town. That's in about 2 weeks, and they're staying here for 1 week. So there will be 3 days where I can't do a live stream. Because I just, want to go exploring with them. I'm really looking forward to it. They're going to be taking the ferry from the Netherlands at Hoek van Holland to Harwich, which is kind of like, I don't know, somewhere in the London area. Somewhere. And then they'll be driving up from there in about 3 days. And then they're here for a week, and then they're driving down for 3 days to take the ferry home. And my mom is taking the car, and my dad and brother, they're gonna be going on their motorbikes. So I hope the weather will be nice for them. But when we were taking a Scotland trip 2 years ago in May, the weather was really nice. And like, people always say it's super rainy, and Inverness is really lucky when it comes to weather. Because when it rains here, it's usually just for like half an hour, and then it's gone. Hi, Ivana. How are you? I can finally knit now in the stream because Momo was sitting on my blanket for a long time. She thought, yes, this is my spot now. It's as if she already knows she's not going to be allowed on this blanket later. Yeah, she has so many blankets. She's sitting behind me now. On one of my pajamas that I'm not allowed to wear as a pajama because she has claimed it. Yes. And also, it's like this plastic fleece, so it's really warm as a pajama. Oh, I finished painting my phone stand. Ta-da. I added some squares here. And I added a varnish over it. Yeah, really happy with it now. So I made this from air dry clay. And it feels really sturdy. I mean, I'm not gonna throw it about, but yeah, it feels really sturdy. Jazz says I'm on my 14th blanket. Wow. A crochet blanket from Attic 24. Oh yeah, was it the Moorland blanket? I remember something about the Moorland blanket. Oh, really nice. Her patterns are so colorful, so nice. You finished it on the 20th of April and you started another one. Wow. That's some hardcore crochet. Well done on finishing it. Sinds 2018 dat ik van haar patroon aan het haken ben. Okay, you've been making her pattern since 2018. Very nice. Did you crochet a lot before then, or was that when you, or did you also learn to crochet around that time? Yeah, wow, 14 blankets. That's amazing. I do really like crochet blankets though. I think I still prefer crochet blankets over knitted ones. Started to crochet in 2014, but then only dolls, and around 2016 I started to make blankets. Oh, really nice. Oh, so you've been crocheting for about 10 years now. Nice. Okay, finished another square. Nine to go. It's the final countdown. And it's the corner square. So I did count this as 2. Because I'm counting the sides. Jess says, I like making blankets. Attic 24 is basic for me and it's fast to get done. Also made a few mosaic blankets and did make, oh, Sophie's Universe, yeah. So much fun to make, but it's time consuming, yes. That even my mother complains. Why was she complaining? Was she making it as well, or was she waiting for you to be finished? My mom started the Sophie's Universe, and then I think she finished the central square, and then she lost interest, so I think she's making that into a pillow or a bag. She was like, again, a blanket? You should make other stuff. Oh, okay. Blankets are so fun. And I think you can learn a lot from blankets. Especially the Sophie's Universe. There are so many stitches in there. So many techniques. I also really love the blankets that Tatiana designs from Lit Up Yarn Crochet. She has some really beautiful designs. I love making my Sophies. Yeah. It's time consuming, but I did make every weekend and liked how it grew. Yeah. I love how sometimes the row that you're working on also uses a stitch from the row below, and then it kind of just, it's so satisfying to see that. But I do make other stuff. It's only you do between blankets, yeah. The blankets are the constant, and then in between you have little breaks, crochet breaks. And every time Mother asks, I just happen to be doing one of my blankets. Yeah, exactly. That's you do make other stuff. And even if you were just making blankets, none of her business, I would say. I was once like, I had a time period where I was obsessed with just knitting socks. So I just knit a lot of pairs of socks. I loved to try out new patterns, and I loved to knit up some yarns, and well, I really loved making socks. And I had, I had a person say to me, "What, you're knitting socks again? It seems so boring." But it wasn't boring at all to me. But yeah, sometimes I'll just focus a lot on one type of project and make a lot of that. Because I started out with amigurumi as well, and like tiny cute things. Now I'm more a blankets and garments kind of maker. She even demanded a blanket. Oh, Anika's halfway through the border. Yay! Whoop whoop! almost done with this side of the blanket. The last corner. Well, not really the last corner. The last full corner. Alright, last stitch of the border. Now we have to count to 5. Don't have any pen and paper, so I'll count with stitch markers. Look, I have these really cute stitch markers. Okay, does that show up? It is a cupcake with a Scottish Highland cow on it. I think it's so cute. My mom got them for me. It's like this web shop where you can get stitch markers with any photo in it. So yeah, I have to count 5 rows here, so. One. Yeah, it's cute, right? Hi, Vel. Thank you for joining. 2. 3. So I always lose track of count if I don't, you know, actually keep track like this. 4. And 5. Okay. Do. And now I cast these off. And then I pick up stitches on the other side. And again, I have a tutorial video for this where I'm showing that in much more detail. Turning the corner. And then picking up 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can go this way. And I finished another side. That means only 8 squares to go. Hey, if I add like looks like it as if he's cheering. Yay! Okay, sorry. All right, we're at a different side now. What did I do here? That. Can you show the entire effort so far? Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Okay. I can't move a lot because my cat is sitting behind me in my chair. But I did all of this. I did 3 sides and now I just have 1 side left to go. Just this side. Ta-da! And the back. Thank you. It was a labor of love. Yeah. I think I started this blanket 2.5 years ago. Do you cover the back? Normally I would, but this one, this blanket, I'm keeping it as a sample. So, and I want to be able to show how I connected all of the parts. So, for this one, I'm not covering it. But normally I would, I think. There. Okay, so we have just under 8 squares to go for the next one. I don't think I'll be working on this during the weekend, so I'll be continuing on Tuesday. Oh, doing a little stretch. And yeah, for the rest of today, I'll be working on my sweater on the knitting machine. Very exciting. For this sweater, I'm doing most of the ribbing on the machine as well, so I won't have as much hand finishing to do after this, except the neckline and sewing everything together. So yeah, I'll be sure to show it on Instagram, maybe in the Facebook group as well, if you'd like to see the results. Yeah, and maybe I'll share some pictures when my mom comes over in 2 weeks, and if we're doing her sweater, or her she wants a cardigan, if we're doing her cardigan on the machine. Oh, so much fun. Yeah. I'm having the best time. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly need the extra motivation with this blanket. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And lots of thanks to my co-host Momo, who is passed out on the chair. And yeah, what day is it? It is Thursday, yeah. I'll be back on Tuesday, when I'll be streaming from 12 to 2, so it's 12 right now in my time zone, from this time and then 2 hours. Yeah, so I'll be back next Tuesday with more progress on the blanket, and hopefully I'll be wearing my new sweater. We will see. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, and yes, I'll be sharing pictures of the Yarn Festival. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, thank you so much. I'd love to see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.